Oh, Ben Rangel.
I'm sorry, yes, Ben, I'm sorry.
Okay. I'm like, Brian who?
I'm sorry. It's still early.
Yeah, it's still early.
It is.
No worries. So we got Brian Ben Rangel, and we got Coach Smith.
Right.
You're out of control. It's Ben.
Yes.
No, Ben is the actually the rest of the show. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, go on there and let them know it's going to be just a few minutes because our student of the week was running late.
Did you have any trouble finding?
Not really.
Just cops on the road.
All right, when we come back, we're going to talk with Coach Smith from Plano West because we have a media partnership with them. When you talk, make sure you talk in the microphone. Even though you can hear it really loud in here, it's not what the output is in there.
Okay.
It's because the board's turned up loud over here,
So
okay?
I gotta love it.
You gotta love it, that's right. Scoot a little bit closer to Dr. B. There we go, because the microphones have a tendency to get in the way.
30 seconds.
30 seconds. We have 30 seconds. Go ahead and put your headset on. Let's talk about your community service, the importance of family, and then how you've done there in the pageant.
Okay.
Oh, and what a great student you are.
20 seconds. Stand by.
Well, I'll tell you what, Dr. B, it's always good to wake up to the banjo.
It'll get you going early in the morning.
Especially if I'm not playing it.
Yeah, a cup of coffee and a banjo, man, it doesn't get a whole lot better.
And well, I'll tell you what, it only gets better when you got Coach Scott Smith from Plano West on the phone. Coach Smith, good morning.
Great.
Man, we're
Good morning,
great.
Coach.
I'll tell you what, Coach, what an exciting end to the Plano West football season. What are you looking towards now, Coach? What kind of things are you hoping to get out of the guys, and what are you hoping to get before summer hits?
I think you said earlier that you had lost several seniors, so you have some good ones coming up, I guess.
You know, Coach, let's shift a little bit. You know, UIL has changed the rule now, and if you are the team with the better record and the better seed in the playoffs, you get to have your first playoff game at home. Do you think that that's going to make a significant difference for the team that has to travel? You know, let's talk about our school district for just a moment. Plano East has made the playoffs. They have not been there the last couple years, and so I'm really excited for Coach McCullough over there at Plano East. And I was going to say that I know you and also the other Coach McCullough are excited because whenever we can get a PISD team in the postseason of anything, you know, like right now, Plano Senior High is in the postseason of volleyball. You know, we're excited about that. So, You know, Coach, have you got to see Denton Geyer at all?
Not really this year. We usually get to see him a little bit as the year goes on. For whatever reason, this year we haven't seen him on video much. But I know Coach Walsh, I know he does a great job, put a great program together. So he'll be a great fit.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to head out there and we're going to broadcast that game on Friday. If there were any words of wisdom you could pass on, Coach, what would those words be to Coach McCullough?
Keep doing what you're doing, keep playing for the fences. Their kid's ready to play. He has the same work I expect him to do a great job, and it's going to be a heck of a game on Friday night, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Panthers come out on top.
Well, I would love it if we could keep bringing you on each week as the playoffs roll out all the way to the state championship and kind of get your opinion on it. Would that be all right with you, Coach? If there's one thing you'd like to say to the Blue Nation out there, because we send out every week and let them know you're going to be on, what would you like to tell your fans and your fan base? All right. Well, Coach, you have a great day, and we'll talk to you next week some playoff football.
You too, Coach.
All right. Well, folks, we're back in studio with Angelica Bates. Angelica's got to class, so we're going to kind of push through this a little bit. But so, Angelica, when did you start your community service? And, I mean, you haven't quit, right?
No, I have not quit at all. I started when I was a little girl. My parents instilled into me how community service is a great priority, and it's amazing how much of a difference you can make in other people's lives and put a smile on their faces. And for community service, it allows you to make a difference and give back as much as you can, like they have made a difference in your life.
We're with On Point with JP and Dr. B. We are at our Student of the Week segment. We've got Angelica Jasmine Bates from Collin College. She is a sophomore. She is an outstanding student. She does, I mean, how many community service projects do you generally juggle at a time?
Too many to count.
It really is.
Yes.
It really is.
Yeah. Yeah, talking during break, she was enumerating some of the things she's doing, and it's amazing that you have time to go to school with all the things you're doing. So,
And talking about school, where are we at grade-wise? How are we doing academically?
Oh my gosh, I'm loving school right now. I'm a sophomore in college, as I stated, for Collin College. I'm made into Phi Theta Kappa with a 4.0.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So I get to continue with the honors program, and it offers scholarship opportunities for you, especially for SMU or UTD.
Well, I'll tell you what, I wish I'd have had a 4.0 in college.
Me too. Me too. That's great.
Well,
Congratulations.
Now, how did you do in the pageant system? You didn't just participate. How did you do?
Well, I don't mean to boast, but I did absolutely amazing. I actually earned the title of Miss Texas Teen 2014, which, as you can see, I brought my crown.
All right.
See there, everybody on YouTube? There we go.
And I even have a sash.
Oh, a
Very
sash.
nice.
See, I call them a
Sash.
banner, so I guess
Yeah.
I'm definitely a guy.
No worries.
This sash, a banner, I would never say the word sash.
It wouldn't look good on you,
Thank you,
Judge,
Dr.
but it
See,
does
but
look
I
good.
actually got into it because when I was born, I was 11 weeks premature, and I was born at 2 pounds 7 ounces, dropping to 1 pound 7 ounce. As a little girl, I had horrible confidence. There was no way I would have been able to get in front of people, and pageantry allowed me to escape that.
It's obvious that it helped you to develop a lot of poise and comfort being in front of the mic and in front of people.
Well, thank you.
Well, I'll tell you what, folks, we want to thank her and let her get on to class. She's got a 7 o'clock class, and we don't want her to be late. So, Angelica, thank you so much, and thank you for being nominated as our Student of the Week, and we're going to throw you in that pool for the scholarship at the end of the year.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a safe trip.
Thank you.
All right, well, folks, we are now on our way to celebrating the Marine birthday, and I think that we have Sergeant Ben Rangel on the phone with us. Ben Rangel, are you out there? Uh-oh, I think
He'll
we're having
be
some
here in a minute.
I know he's there. I mean, I can,
Ben may have gone to get some coffee.
Well, I don't blame
All
him.
good Marines do that, right?
They do that. They go out and get some coffee. But I'll tell you what, we are excited to celebrate the Marine birthday today. I got to meet Dr. B, one of the sergeant majors in the Marine Corps, and the sergeant major is an enlisted man but he is the highest ranking enlisted man in the Marine Corps, and he is, and we're going to ask Ben this, but if I'm not mistaken, he is either second, third, or fourth in line with the Commandant from the Marine Corps. Sergeant Rangel, are you with us? I can. Good morning. How are you, Sergeant Rangel? Now, is it, do we call you retired Sergeant Ben Rangel, or is it Sergeant Ben Rangel? But it's the Marine Corps birthday now. So, happy birthday, Sergeant Ben Rangel and the Marine Corps, and God bless you for your service. So let's talk a little bit about the Marine Corps birthday. Now, I was talking a minute ago, Ben, about Sergeant Major of the Marine Corps. Where does he fall in line with the hierarchy of the Marine Corps? So is he, like, you have the Commandant, right? And he is the highest ranking official for the Marine Corps, is that correct? Okay, and so does the Sergeant Major come under the Commandant at that point? Okay, and so when did the Marine Corps begin its birth and progression? In a tavern in Philadelphia. Now, did Ben Franklin or any of those guys have anything to do with that? In a tavern. What? And you know, I'm assuming they were probably drinking milk and eating cookies. Is that right? Now, is this the 240th Marine Corps birthday? Well, Ben, do you mind sticking around for a few more minutes and we talk Marines? All right, well, folks, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we are with Sergeant Ben Rangel of the Marine Corps. Sergeant Rangel is currently retired, but he's also continued his service in other ways, and we're going to talk about that. And we're going to talk a little bit about his tour of duties because he is a decorated Marine at that. So stay tuned as we come right back with On Point with JP and Dr. B.
Experts in business throughout North Texas.
Yeah.
This
Wow. What a show. Holy cow. I mean to tell you. First, we've got a 4.0 Phi Theta Kappa 2014 Texas Teen Pageant winner. Plus, she does unbelievable amounts of community service. I mean, folks, she runs about 6 to 10 projects a year continuously. She also is a deaf interpreter. She will become certified. There's no doubt about it. And just a heart of gold. And family is what makes all of that happen and makes it strong. And you heard what she said. She was born a preemie at 2 pounds, 6 or 7 ounces, Dr. B. What was that?
That's right. I think that was correct. 2 pounds.
And then she dropped some weight and dropped down to 1 pound, 6 ounces and was able, as a result of the pageants and what they teach you and how they teach you to be really polished,
Very
confident.
very poised, very much beyond her years.
Much beyond her years. And so, folks, Angelica Jasmine Bates was our student of the week. We are now celebrating the Marine Corps birthday. We've got Sergeant Ben Rangel on the line with us now. So